good.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to our first November 25th together.
Right.
We're joining thousands and thousands of other people around the world who are gathering throughout the day to protest, to march, and to demand on the streets the elimination of violence against women. And just in case you didn't know, let me share with you how this day became a day for global unity, a day for struggle in the streets. In 1916, the USA took control of the Dominican Republic, controlling the country's commerce. And by 1930, they helped General Trujillo become president of the country. So look this up under USA's occupation of the Dominican Republic. So Trujillo became the country's dictator, one of the most repressive and violent dictators in all of Latin American history. He ruled for 30 years. And I'm telling you this because there were people who rose up, spoke up, and rebelled against oppression. There were three sisters in particular, the Mirabal sisters, who opposed the injustice and the violence of the regime. These sisters were killed by his order on a day like this, November 25th, 1960. They left their children at home and went to see their husbands who were in jail for rebelling against the dictatorship. These sisters were on their way back home when they were brutally assassinated by Trujillo's forces. The country, Dominican Republic, they were outraged. And in 1961, Trujillo was killed. A year after the sisters were killed. So in the 1980s, the feminist groups in Latin America began marking November 25th as a day to unite and denounce and raise awareness of the violence against women. And it wasn't until 1999 that the United Nations officially designated November 25th as International Day for the elimination of violence against women. So let's reflect that women in Latin America have been raising their voices in unity since the 80s on this date. So I'm very thankful that you are here, and I'm thankful for that. Thankful that you have chosen to turn a day like this into Green Friday instead. Because that means that you know that girls and women in particular suffer and endure every type of violence possible, inflicted by patriarchal culture and capitalist societies, and that the violent action of taking away women's right to abortion is state violence. Violence is violence when someone suffers. It doesn't matter if it's domestic violence, rape, incest. When women, girls, and trans people are forced to be pregnant, that is violence. Violence inflicted from the people who are supposed to fight for their rights. That is called state violence. So the assassination of the Mirabal sisters have become a symbol of feminist resistance. And these fighters who believed in revolution and that a better future was possible did not die in vain. We are here to honor them. We are here in protest for every woman that has been a victim of violence. We are here today for the women in Iran. We are here today for the women of El Salvador, Mexico, Poland, Malta, Peru, Colombia, and for the women in Qatar, for Argentina, Honduras, Dominican Republic, where access to safe abortion is prohibited and criminalized in all circumstances. We're marching today and raising our green bandanas together with millions of people across the world because our rights simply can't wait anymore. So thank you, everybody. My name is Patricia. I'm part of Rights Up for Abortion Rights. I was born in El Salvador, and I invite you to join us on December 1st, which marks 1 year since the Supreme Court of the U.S. heard the arguments made to overturn abortion rights right here in in the so-called greatest nation of the world, the United States of America. So join us and raise your voice together with us for the women in Texas, Indiana, Ohio, Oklahoma, Missouri, Kentucky, Wisconsin, Mississippi, where it all started. Join us in denouncing state violence against women, because only together in revolution is how we can win. Because remember